Okay. Today is the turn of the Divine Masculine reading. The Divine Masculine check-in. Now, this could be the Divine Masculine within yourself. It doesn't have to be an outside person. It is just the energy of the Divine Masculine. As we all know, we all carry Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energy within us. And part of this journey has been learning to balance the two energies together. So, I've also had my messages from the Mermaids deck come in. When you fully open your heart and mind to the mermaids, miraculous transformations can happen. Look at that lovely message on the inside of the new cards I've just received. This is thanks to a donation from Honeybee, aka Melly Mermaid. We have the new deck. Oh yes. And it's going to be unleashed and unveiled today on the Divine Masculine's reading. Oh yes it is. So, what is coming forward for the Divine Masculine in their energy today? Or the Divine Masculine within you, however that may resonate. Okay, let's see. They're beautiful. Right, okay. Let's get to it. Divine Masculine. Let's open up the reading with the new Mermaid cards. So in the energy of the Divine Masculine, what magical transformations are coming for the Divine Masculine as a person or your person? Or the masculine energy within you? What is happening with the Divine Masculine energy? What is happening with the Divine Masculine energy? What is happening with the Divine Masculine energy? Okay. All these feel so smooth. Coming out, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck. So the Divine Masculine is in solitude right now. Very hard at work. Making decisions. Look. Okay, so bottom of the deck. Why you're not, or what you're not seeing is solitude. And recognition is the forefront of what's going on. The Divine Masculine could have recognized who he actually is. Divine Masculine could have recognized who you are. If you are watching, looking for your Divine Masculine, you could have recognized who they are. Recognition is here for the Divine Masculine as the first card. From the universe, we get relaxation. So the universe is guiding the Divine Masculine right now to really be introspective. Hence the reason why he's in this solitude energy, because decisions have to be made. Discernment and diving deep within himself is why. And this has to happen before communication can come in. I like these cards. I like these cards. So I'm going to pull 3 for each of the cards. Recognition, relaxation. So what's on his headspace, what's in his heart space, and where he wants to move forward. And then the same for the universe and what the universe is seeing. where the universe is pushing the divine masculine and where the universe will guide him to end the situation or end up at the end of the situation. Now, don't forget, free will is always at play here. If your divine masculine is not awakened and is not doing the healing and is harsh in addictions or cycles that are really harsh to get out of, this may not be as plain sailing as the reading could come across as, because there are always factors as the same as yours. You can have the same reading. You think, why do I get the same reading? I've had the same reading for 6 months. Have you progressed to the next level? If not, you're going to have a repeat of that cycle, a repeat of that message. Things can only progress. The reading will only progress when you progress. So, okay. The headspace. Good morning, Natalie. Good morning, my darling. Headspace for the divine masculine. What is going on in the divine masculine's headspace right now? 8 of Cups. The headspace of emotionally walking away. So he's overthinking about walking away. If he walked away from you or if you walked away from him, he's overthinking that. That is the thinking process. That's where his thoughts are at this present time. What's in his heart space? What's in his heart space? His heart space is the Ace of Wands. So within his heart space is the Ace of Wands energy. What's his next move? What's the masculine's next move? What is his next move? 7 of Cups. It's got too many options. It's got some options. So he's got some options. But the fact overriding the whole energy is recognition. Tells me that he's recognizing his options now. In his heart, he has the passion to move forward, to take that one to a new level. But in his head, he's trapped in this energy of thinking about connection. Let me just shut that door because the boys are very loud. Oh. Boys, can you quieten down? Just as I go live, you all get Larry. Please quiet. How typical. They're having their breaks. They've all been sat quiet. And then just as I go live, they all get Larry. My son's walking around the house singing like he's Drake. The others are having a World War III, like there's WWF going on in the lounge. And as we can hear, they're now coming upstairs. Hello, Melissa. Is that Melissa I just saw? Oh, Maxine. Good morning. Good morning from England. So, I will recap that again. I don't want to be off track. Okay. The masculine overall energy is recognition. In his headspace, he's got this 8 of Cups energy going on. So he's thinking about a situation that he walked away from. He's thinking about a situation he may need to walk away from. He's thinking about a situation that he might have been walked away from. So if you're the person who walked away, or he might be thinking about walking away. But either which way, it's something that's emotionally connected to him. So there's a process, a mind process going on. And the fact recognition card is here. You'll see why this works out in a minute. In his heart space, he wants to move passionately to a new step forward. He wants to this is very quick energy. So this could be, wands tend to be days, cups is like weeks or months. So it could be the fact that he's kind of feeling as though his heart wants to move very quickly forward into a very passionate energy here. 7 of Cups is his next intent or his next step forward. 7 of Cups is options. So we got from the 8 of Cups down to the 7. So if this is an entanglement of the mind, he understands that he has options. The options are related to the recognition. So he's finally recognizing the options that he may have took, that he needs to now change, that he needs to step forward into. He's recognizing where his heart and his passion belongs, and he's recognizing why he has to walk away from a situation that he could already be in that's connected to his emotions, or why somebody else walked away. Whatever's going on in his head is connected to his heart and his emotions. But the recognition is here. Now, the universe, spirit guides, or whatever is guiding him through this at the moment, is in this relaxation. So he's guiding him to kind of really be within this deep contemplation, this relaxing energy. And because we had bottom of the deck, we had, let's see, where is it? Solitude. So we had solitude. So bottom of the deck, what we don't see happening is, why is the universe asking him to kind of rest and be in this relaxation mode? Probably really stepping back. Look, they've got their hands up. They could be quite sleepy as well right now. Why? Why is the divine masculine in this energy? Well, it's because the solitude of what it is in the moment is in. He's sitting within himself. Look, he's sitting under the moon there, sitting on his emotions, sitting with his emotions. He's kind of really accepting the solitude, because he knows that there's big decisions he has to make. Look there, the decisions that he needs to make. His discernment is going to get called into action. And this is the moment when he turns around and looks. And this is when he recognizes where he needs to go, the options that he has available to him. He's going to have to really dive deep into emotions and into his energy to be able to get this out. But when he does, the last card underneath is communication. He will communicate. If this is a part of somebody else, a separation, this is somebody on the outside, then he will communicate to you. If this is you connecting your divine masculine to your feminine self and having that alignment and balance to self, it's that you will have the communication from spirit, from source, and you will have the downloads to understand how you can now balance the energy out. Take it however it resonates. Okay, so the universe is pushing this forward. Okay. What is the universe's plan here? What's the universe's plan with this relaxation card? 5 of Wands. You're showing the divine masculine that, look, you've been in this place for so long. 5, you've been battling yourself. You've been battling, this could be addictions, this could be situations, this could be battling this 8 of Cups energy. Look, in their posing. What he's been in his headspace, he's battling, and the universe has been saying, you've been battling this emotion for so long. This fact that you emotionally walked away, or you've been battling the fact that you haven't emotionally walked away and you need to emotionally walk away. So he's making the divine masculine recognize. The universe is pulling the recognition up. 5 is a card of, you're not at 10, you're not at 0, nobody's actually going to win. There's battles going on internally and externally. So this could be quite dramatic, chaotic for the divine masculine right now. So the universe is creating dramatical moments and situations for the divine masculine to really look within. Okay, what is at the heart of the matter for the universe? How is the universe going to connect to the divine masculine? We're going to connect to him through his King of Wands, which is quite ironic, because after the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, which is in the divine masculine's heart. So he's going to show him, you do have the courage, you do have the charisma, you do really have the energy of the confidence to move forward in this. So the universe is going to give the energy to the masculine of confidence here. In the retrospect of what's the next step forward for the divine masculine from the universe's perspective. What's the universe going to put in his place to be able to lead him in his next step? What is his next step? His next step forward. Okay, so we've got 2. Well, the next step forward, the universe is saying, oh my goodness. The universe's intent is to get this couple together. The divine has spoken. The divine is saying, I'm doing this to make the couple come back together. I'm making the Empress and the Emperor align here. This is why I'm doing it. I am doing what I'm doing with Divine Masculine, because when he's at the point where he's ready to heal, the connection of union, it may not be to self, it may be, but this is why, if this is for a connection to self or you, it's because he wants to bring you in complete alignment with your masculinity and your feminine energy. If this is a person, it's to make him move into the direction to make this union complete here. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's clarify for the Divine Masculine. I'm going to use my this deck. I can't remember what this one's called. Okay, so I've just split the deck, and we have the Emperor is heartbroken right now. There's betrayals. Well, we've just pulled out that he's going, this is how he feels, or this is how he's going to move forward. Or maybe this is why that you had to do this. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so let's clarify the Divine Masculine here. Let's clarify what's in his head around this Eight of Cups energy. What's going on? Let's clarify this Eight of Cups energy for the Divine Masculine. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So he wants a new start. A new solid foundation, a new beginning, a new step forward into solid foundation, something that's going to grow some kind of abundance here. He doesn't want something wishy-washy. He doesn't want something that's going to be come back to bite him on his ass. He knows he has to start from step one, and this is to start building this foundation. So emotionally, he has to walk away from the situation that he's either in or that he's faced. Or well, I'm perceiving the one he's in, the Eight of Cups energy, emotionally walking away so he can find this grounded energy. Because like I said, the chaos is all around him. He's not having a very good time of things right now. The chaos is way too much for him, and he wants some peace, he wants some quiet, he wants some tranquility moments. He wants to just step away from all that's going on and really be at peace with who he is. Hey. What's going on with this Ace of Wands in his heart? What's going on with the Divine Masculine in his heart? Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. What's the energy that is within his heart? The energy within his heart, okay. So he wants to passionately move forward because he wants this new cup of love. He wants this cup of joy, this overflow of emotion that is receptive, and it feels warm, and it grows things. It's abundance. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Cups here. This is somebody who's willing to not just financially start new, energetically start new foundations, new solid groundings. He wants new emotions. He wants something that is going to fill up his cup. Okay, so Seven of Cups. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. What's this option all about? What are these options or illusions? Stepping forward. What is this Seven of Cups about? What is this Seven of Cups about? Let's confirm. What is this Seven of Cups all about? Okay. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. The Fool. The Fool. So he has the options. He has many options. But the options he's going to take. Hello, beautiful. I'm doing good. Thank you, Jojo. The option he's going to take is to take the leap of faith. So he has many options here. Lots of options. Let's just take another one. Taking the leap of faith where? To start a whole new cycle. With a High Priestess. That's Divine Feminine energy. The all-knowing. The intuitive one. He wants to take a leap of faith. Because he's finally recognized who you are. The cycle has ended to start and complete a new one. Okay, let's see what the universe may throw his way. Let's see. Five of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. So the battles that he's been facing is feeling that he's lost something. Look, even though there's the Three Cups standing up, the only cup that he's focusing on is the one that's no longer given him the benefit of what he wants anymore. He's no longer interested in the things and the situations and the places that are around him. The King of Wands is going to have to move forward. Page of Swords, so he knows that he's going to have to, in his heart, he spoke his truth. He's got the confidence now to do it in the King of Wands energy, so he knows he can passionately move forward, but he knows there's going to have to be this truth. And the Page is somebody who, Page of Swords could be a bit blunt, a bit harsh-mouthed, maybe not as learnt how to control his emotions, because look, we have the King of Wands, who's very very passionate. So because he might come forward quite passionate, it might come out kind of a bit wrong. He probably hasn't learned his lessons with his mouth as yet, how to verbalize how he's feeling. His heart knows what he wants to do, but he hasn't been able to verbalize it. Let's clarify this this couple here, the Empress and the Emperor. Okay, I've clarified with 3 cards, means that we have 2 cards here. 6 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Star. There's a Divine Masculine who's emotionally, physically walking away. And we have the 3rd Ace card. Oh, yes, we do. He wants a new truthful self. He wants a new truthful beginning. He's had a new change of perspective, a new mindset. Swords is thought. So his thoughts are going down a different pathway. Why? Because the recognition is here. So the universe is helping guide him move away from a situation to one that is going to give him the benefit of that wish fulfillment. The stars are being aligned for the Divine Masculine right now, and he's being guided to leave a situation because these swords, these 6 of Swords, are too much. With that 7th sword there, look, we have the 2 cards close together. So the 6 of Swords and then the 7 of Swords. As we know, 7 of Swords is liar's deceit. So therefore, has this Divine Masculine all of a sudden realised he has to walk away because he's been deceived? The wish fulfillment is here. He understands that he could have deceived himself in the past from walking away from somebody that he left in the past. Let's clarify the heart of the situation here. So let's go in. The heart of the situation. What is the heart of going on and where will it end? The heart of the intention. Strength. So Divine Masculine now is finding the strength. This could also be the Leo card. This is the fiery passion. This could also be in Leo season. This may be somebody who's under a lot of reconstruction. Or this just could be the fact that he's finding the courage to come forward. Look, taming the beast. The energy of what's happening now could be taming the beast. He's finding the courage to reach down deep within. And the reason it's going to take courage is because his Divine Masculine's got some kind of addiction still attached with him, some kind of devil energy. And that's hard. But the universe is helping him recognize. Look, he recognizes, and the universe is showing him who his true counterpart is. The recognition is going to help him. But he needs the strength and he needs the courage to get out of this devil energy that has been holding him down for too long. The addictions, the cycles, the whole thing. Strength is the only thing that's going to help him get through this. And this is probably why he's in that relaxation mode. And the universe is is in a lot of conflict right now. There's a hell of a lot of chaos going around this man. And he's feeling really much bored, fed up. I'm sick of this cycle. And he knows that he has to make that leap of faith. He's had many options in the past and he's chose the wrong one, and he knows he needs to make that leap of faith towards something that really does fulfill him, fulfills his heart with this Ace of Cups. And he's had a change of perspective. So the heart of the matter is here, if he doesn't change his perspective, or he has to change his perspective, he has to get the courage to really sit within this energy and walk away from the devil. Because if he doesn't, bottom of the deck, the new cycle will not start. There's illusions here. Oh, so he could have been protecting his heart. Look, the death card. So he could have been literally protecting this connection with this Nine of Pentacles here. And the illusion has been that she could have moved on. So he's moved. Oh, okay. So Divine Masculine thinks I need to change, and I need to change quick, because if I don't, my Divine Feminine, the person who I now recognize, is going to have a whole new beginning. And that's the illusion. This is what the moon's going to break out of him. It's going to crack open with his Cancer moon, his heart, to see that if he doesn't, there's going to be a death to the connection with this Nine of Pentacles. He's been protecting himself, or you've been protecting yourself, but he feels as though you've been protecting yourself away from him. And you're going to do this. You're going to move away from him to protect yourself from him. Something has to give. Something has to change. Because as it is, the Divine Masculine knows he has no hope. And this is the worst thing for him, because you've finally recognized who you are. And because you have finally had the recognition of who you are. I am the Divine Feminine. I know who I am. I know who you are. But I'm not taking that shit, because the Divine Feminine would not put up with no crap off of nobody. And he now sees that. And if your Divine Masculine wants to have this reciprocity, this wish fulfillment, he knows he has to walk away and come and speak some truths. Because if he doesn't, he isn't going to get it. But he's still very much with that devil energy at the bottom of the deck there. Let's just get a... we did a love for all seasons for the Divine Feminine yesterday. So we'll do the same. We'll do the same. But love is on his heart. Love is in his mind, is in his heart chakra. So his heart's probably really opened right now. And he's passionately feeling this love. And knows that he has to make that leap of faith, regardless of what. Dance. Embrace life. Live it to its full. You are going to be sent many blessings. So if the Divine Masculine wants these blessings, bottom of the deck, irresistible. You keep being drawn into the flame. How many times will you get your wings burnt? Divine Masculine keeps getting pulled in by this devil energy that's harshly around him. And he knows where he needs to go. If he wants to follow his blessings, he has to follow his bliss. And right now, he's not doing that. Let's just get a Dorian Virtue Love Angel Messages card before we go. Let's get one. Okay. Past life relationship. You've been in this person in a past life or in the past. This is somebody who you have the recognition for. You know who he is, and he now knows who you are. He knows that he's been with you in the past and maybe lost out on a situation, because he has been there with you. Final card from the masculine. These are the masculine cards that I created. I really could do with creating some feminine cards. Okay. One message from the Divine Masculine. A personal message. A personal message from the Divine Masculine. Okay, I wanted one. We've got three, but we're going to go with the flow. Since when did Divine Masculine ever pay attention to what rules and regulations were? Okay. The dream of waking up next to you seems to be so real. I can almost smell you. So he's having some kind of awakening with his senses. We see things, we see repetition in numbers, synchronizations. He may have smelt a smell that reminds him of you. He's been to a place, or somebody's had some perfume on, or he's wore something, he's wore a cologne, or he's wore a jumper, he's put something on, and it has your smell on it. He's gone to a place that's reminded of him of you. The reason he's in this moon energy, this darkness, the reason that he's in this relaxation mode, the reason he is where he is because he feels safe in his darkness. He doesn't have to pretend to be anybody else. It feels safe to him. We spoke about this yesterday in Divine Feminine reading. We felt so safe being where we were that we didn't know how to move forward, because we recognized those cycles as being an empath and attracted a narcissist kind of energy. And we felt comfortable being around them. I'm working. Give me 5 minutes, please. And he now understands that he has to do the same. He feels that darkness and he feels safe there. That's why he stays there. I want to see the person you see when you look at me. You've seen something that no one ever has. And I want to find out if I can heal and be the person and be that person. I was the person that you've seen. I was the person. I should be the person. Let me read that again. That did not make sense. You've seen something no one ever has, and I want to find out if I can heal and be the person I was, the person you see, and the person that I should be. So he's taken himself, he's recognized who he is. He's recognized that you've seen something within him. The recognition is here. Bottom of the deck. Why is he doing this? I told you he thought that was going to be a cycle that was going to start. You're moving away because of his toxins. Look at bottom of the deck without him even looking. I see you glowing and I don't feel good enough. You learnt me so much about myself and nobody's inspiring me like you. So whatever you're doing is inspiring this masculine to really move forward. Get out of the energy that he's in. And it's all connected. What you're doing is really playing an effect on the divine masculine. And even if you don't think that he's watching you, I don't know how he would be watching you. I don't have social media or anything like that. But if you do, he could be having that. He could be really watching you. He could be paying attention to things that you're doing and see that you're doing things in a different perspective, doing things in a different way. And that's kind of frightening him. He's been safe in this darkness. He's been safe in this energy of the devil around him. Why shouldn't it be? It's always been something that's accepted, something that's known. And now you're not accepting those behaviors. You've put your boundaries up. You're not, whether you know what you've done or not energetically, by changing who you are, recognizing who you are, and not allowing any energy from the past to drag you back in. Whether he's come back or not energetically, he's felt this. So there's a big transformation that could go on anytime now. But he recognizes who he is, which is going to lead him to his divine feminine. Well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you enjoyed the new cards. I absolutely love these cards. I'm really going to get to grips with having a play with these. These are beautiful. Absolutely. I seen them on somebody's channel and I asked her, and then I had a donation in from Miss Honeybee, and I bought them. And before I even knew what star sign she was or anything along those lines, I decided that I was going to kind of honour the deck in her name because she had been so helpful with donations to the channel. So I decided I was going to call them Melly's Mermaids because her name's Melissa. To find out afterwards that she's a Pisces. So it's quite fitting. Everything happens for a reason. Well, on that note, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to take my children to the kitchen. We're going to bake some cakes and then maybe take the dogs for a little walk around the block, depending how my legs feel once I've finished baking and having to stand up in the kitchen. But there we go. Well, she did something out of the goodness of her heart for me. So this deck will now be known as the Melly Mermaid deck. All donations go back into doing whatever I need to for the channel. I've been gifted a chair. We've had the lights. I've got other decks come in. And this was the first, and when I seen it, it was just like, I need this deck. Look, the shells, look how they are. A mirror image. A mirror image. How beautiful. Very, very calming energy, aren't they? The colours. The vibe of the cards is beautiful. So, Miss Honeybee, Melly's Mermaids have made their first appearance, and I thank you. And the channel thanks you. Right? Well, have a lovely day. I hope the reason resonates. If this is you to yourself and you're recognising your divine masculine and who you are. If not, it's the divine masculine itself. Love you loads, and I will see you in the morning for the morning message. Bye-bye.